subcontinent. My topic today is processing and market development of soy milk, tofu, and its derivatives. It's a big topic. Time is too short, so I will be confined only to the processing and the basic kind of presentation. I'm not going to cover the the upon your interest, we can do the needful. So soy milk, as Dr. Suresh already mentioned, that it's a big market, more than 2,000. They are into different kind of other products also, which Dr. Suresh mentioned in his presentation. So they are, either manufacturing or doing trade or, branding and all that kind of stuff. So when you will be interested, we will guide you how to enter into the trade development kind of thing, apart from our help to you. So globe utilization of non-dairy soy milk. And you will get the soy milk base, the kind of milk which we get out of soy milk machine after the filtration of para is also add salt and sugar. And there is altogether a little larger process which we can demonstrate or tell you later. And for making curd or the yogurt, you just cool it down to 38 degrees centigrade, add salt and sugar, because the soy milk naturally lacks in salt and sugar, which is required by the bacteria. And then mix the starter culture, incubate it at 37 degrees centigrade for 6 to 7 hours, and you will get very good quality curd. Here I would like to mention, if you don't add salt and sugar, you will get little watery curd, which is not very much acceptable. So many times people make curd, they don't add salt and sugar, and they will see a watery curd. That is the main complaint. With the soy milk, you can make non-beanie soya drinks, soy milk, smoothies, frozen desserts, puddings, savory delights. Then tofu can be converted into snacks. Like these are the value-added products which you can make by using these base products like soy milk and tofu. Then with the yogurt, there are two types of yogurts. One is set and the other format is drinkable. Then smoothies, desserts, different kind of ice creams, then sweets, tofu-based sweets I will show in later part of my presentation. Then also several traditional sweets. Any kind of sweet you can make, and we have very good sweet experts also in our group. So special occasion products also you can make, like for the parties or anyone who is interested for nutritious and delicious soya food products for their party. You can definitely make those out of this soy milk and tofu. What are the important aspects of making soy milk and tofu? Raw material plays a major role. You don't buy the raw material we can suggest, we can discuss this later. Raw material is very important. Then ingredients used in processing and value addition. Like, if you see, for India, if you taste the tofu, it's a similar everywhere. Not much difference in the quality. That's why you have the similar type of tofu. So you can't negotiate with the price because the same person is selling much lower than price what you are offering. This is the reason why in some part of the country, like especially in Punjab, the price of tofu has gone very, very low. There is no profit. It's no more a profit making business there in that kind of cities where there is a competition and there is a price war. Then processing technique is also very important. You should understand, like there is it's a science as well as art. So you should understand the all those tricks, like the coagulation, the heating, and the coagulant you are using. Then the processing machinery also plays a role. Like nowadays there are several machines which they mix the okara into the milk and which goes into some noise from Mr. Agrawal. So Bhattacharya sir, can you advise him to mute, please?
अग्रवाल साहब आप थोड़ा म्यूट कर दीजिए ना.
म्यूट ही तो था. अच्छा.
Please sir, please.
Then processing technique, processing machinery is also very, very important. If you, in order to get better yield or higher yield in comparison to your competitors, you add okara basically into it. There is no technology like which can improve the yield of tofu. If yield is increases, either okara will be added into the soy milk and then it will go into the tofu, or the moisture. If the moisture is high, yield is higher. If it is solid firm tofu, the yield will be lower. Then new product development is also very important. If you will be confined to traditional product like just tofu, then your market will be limited. And also some value addition with okara, because if you get fine okara, like we used US soybeans, and we found that the quality of okara was very good, and it was further value added into different kind of bakery products and the sweets. So you will see, like this is a kind of UST and sterilized milk which you can also prepare. Like it's a fancy bottles, but from small companies, and of course from big companies, but this can be packed into different kind of bottles, including glass and PET bottles and Tetra Pak. UST soy milk is sold in special pouches and bottles. Tofu is made by coagulating hot soy milk. It is very porous in nature and blends well with any kind of cuisine. You can add any spices, any gravy, and it absorbs the flavor of the food with which it is cooked. It is mild flavor, very smooth and soft texture, creamy white appearance, and a pleasant mouthfeel. It is sold loose. Loose tofu is available by packed and in water-filled pouches, and is increasingly available in shops globally. Now I can guarantee, like in 95% retail stores you will get some kind of soya products, and mostly tofu, nuggets, and that kind of product. So with the development of this marketing network and retail outlets, the availability is no more an issue. So you will see, like on the left side is plain tofu, on the right side it is spicy tofu mixed with the jeera and the different kind of other ingredients. It's all up to you how you what kind of ingredients and spices you want, what people would like. So based on that, we can help you in these kind of technologies to develop this tofu. So like this is tofu. With tofu, there's a little problem, like it is crushed with its own weight. So you have to keep it submerged in water. So, you can add some salt also. So it gives extended shelf life, but this is the ideal condition to sell the fresh tofu. This is silicon tofu basically. Silicon tofu is basically regular tofu, but in the process of making tofu, you just add coagulant to the soy milk, and it is immediately coagulated. But for making silicon tofu, the process is different. The coagulant is different. It is mostly GTL, glucose delta lactone, and milk is poured into coagulant, and it takes time. It is poured in mold, so you can make this kind of tofu in various molds, different shapes. These are various kind of packaging materials. This is soy milk powder that we reconstituted, like in your area, especially in Northeast. If you don't have the cow milk, or you are not in a position to install a soy milk processing machine, you can buy soy milk powder, and then you can reconstitute it into regular sediment soy milk base, and further process it into flavored milk or tofu. Soy yogurt, as I mentioned you earlier. So there are 3-4 companies here in India also in soy yogurt, and the quality is really very good. You can add fruits, you can add different kind of jam jelly at the bottom of the cup, so it is very much light. Similarly, ice cream is very popular. Low fat and cholesterol free ice creams are available. This is healthy alternate to ice cream. People avoid eating ice cream because of its fat content and saturated presence of saturated fatty acids. So soy-based ice cream is very good. It is nutritious, highly economical, excellent acceptability. Like these days there are different kind of soy milk ice creams. Not so much commercial production, but it is available. And if you are interested, we can provide you the technical assistance on this, and you can also make it at home. These are various sweets made by our colleague Nisit. Nisit is very good in developing this kind of sweets, so we can guide you, and you can take the technical help from him as well. This is this rasgulla is made by using soya. Okara, if you do the value addition, as I told you in the beginning, like, the quality of Okara is good, then you can go for the value addition. And Okara is a good source of fiber, protein, and different other sources. So using Okara is further value addition. And people in the industry, they have an opinion, like, if you use Okara properly, you will recover all your cost of raw material and utilities and some your recurring expenses. So, like, if you take the example of soy milk plants, so like, there are plants like 30 liters per hour, 100 liter, 200, 500, 100, 1000, 2000, 4000. 6,000 up to 10,000 liter per hour soy milk processing plants are available. Many people ask the question, like, can we go for the Tetra Pak with these small machines? No, absolutely not, because to have a Tetra Pak system, your minimum production should be 2,000 liter per hour. 2,000 liter per hour plant is considered suitable for the Tetra Pak kind of packaging, because that is the minimum feed rate of the Tetra Pak machine. Continuous tofu making plants are very expensive and feasible only for the large scale soybean processing. But there are companies who has developed, like, semi-automatic kind of thing. So you can do a faster processing and get larger volume at the end of the day. So even if you don't use the continuous tofu making plants, with the kind of facilities available now, you can definitely get larger quantities processed. Then soy milk powder, as I told you, can be reconstituted and further converted into soy milk tofu and different kind of other products. So here are different models of soy milk processing machines. It's a very basic plant, and it comes with a grinder cooker here, and there is a deodorizer. So it's a vacuum deodorizer, and it eliminates almost all the volatile flavors present in the soy milk. So this way you will get very good quality soy milk. This is the same skid mounted model of this machine. Different other versions. This is they have various capacities and have electrical boilers, manual boilers. So this is the basic plant. Here you will see the tofu cutter, and it's automatic kind of cutter. You just put it and it will cut pieces into the kind of weight you are intending to pack. Further different kind of machines. So there are several other companies who are into this soy milk manufacturing business. So you can visit them, you can discuss with us, and we can help you. So this is my contact detail. If you are interested in this business, you can contact me, and we can provide you on behalf of USEC. We can provide you all sort of information you need. Thank you very much.